Good morning, people. We have rain forecast for today, and I am just so happy and relieved, excited. As you can see, my land is pretty dry. It is the 16th of March, and we have had no rain, lots of heat for 3.5 months. And I have to tell you, it's been tough. This is another part of my property, that completely different to everywhere else. This is my scarp, but also like the scarps up there, and my water tanks are just behind those trees up there. And then my house, and then right down there is my windmill and dam. And then that's where we were yesterday, is down at that beautiful brook. Now, I have just noticed that I have had a big, beautiful tree fall down here. I'm a little apprehensive of going right in here because I don't come to this part of the property very often. I actually haven't been here at all during summer because it's just so dry and stuff. So this is where the kangaroos hang out, and my dogs actually just did find a heap. Now, these are the opposite of who we saw last night. Last night, the little boys came out, and this part of the farm, because they know I never come here, they are really safe. And it's the big old boys. And honestly, some of these boys are massive and built rock solid, tough. Like, honestly, they've got the biggest muscles. They actually look like they've taken steroids, because they're so pumped. And oh, what awesome creatures they are. So I have got some crazy mulch, because obviously that's way too green to burn this year, but that mulch would be so good because look how dry it is. And underneath this is just, look at that, just dry, rock hard soil. Or dirt, rock, and what can live in this? So my plan is to mulch it. And there's little trees here. This looks like a tea tree. So I'm going to take these fences down as well. And can you see that green plant in there? Well, that's actually a weed. Again, something the Europeans brought over, and it got loose, and in the paddocks, and it has just become this weed. Again, I just so you know, I'm 100% chemical free and all organic. Everything I do here is natural, and I think that is what we're supposed to be doing. Again, people, this is my way of doing it. I am not saying it's the right way. I just want to give it a go this way. And I've actually been chemical free for years, and I have also bought organic products for years and years. So it's something very, very dear to my heart. You know, what we put in our bodies, what we put on this beautiful earth. And I can tell you now, this earth is millions of years old. So it does not need our chemicals, people. And I'm sorry, I do not care what anybody says at all. I'm not interested in, you know, people's opinions of chemicals, because I know for a fact that you can grow anything without chemicals. And one of the things I have seen, and people are doing this all over the world, in every single land, diversity, every single weather, every single everything, right? So it's not a thing that can't be done, it's how can you do it. And they are bringing back the land again by natives and by mulching and doing what the earth does naturally that we have come and interfered with. And then we have said in WA that there's 4 seasons. So we brought the 4 seasons from Europe over here, and we've said this is how it is. And our earth here, or in Australia, especially Western Australia, doesn't have 4 seasons, it has 6. And you can really see them on the land, because everything does it in its own time. And this is what the Aboriginals believe. The Aboriginals believe that there are 6 seasons, and they're not done by date. They're done by what the trees are doing. So if a certain tree is flowering and a certain animal is doing a thing, then as far as they are concerned, that's the change of the season. And so you think about it, the Aboriginals are telling us to look up at what that is doing, and then look down and see what that is doing, and then listen, go within and feel what is going on, and then you will know what to do. And I think we as humans, as white humans, what we do is we go in our air-conditioned home, and our air-conditioned home is always 24 degrees. So you aren't actually noticing what is going on in your environment. Every day is the same. Where if you come out here, you will see that no day is the same. No creature does the same thing every day. You don't either, but you just think you do. You just think you've got full control of what's going on, but you don't really. You're a part of this environment as well, you know. And one of the things I've learnt by being out here is that you get more humble and more peaceful and quieter because of this environment around you. You know, like my house is off grid as well. So I have solar power. So I can't have air conditioning because it would cut all my power off, because it would just drain my batteries. So I have fans that you can recharge, and then so you charge them up, and then you'll get another 5 hours. So if I do lose power during the night, when there's no sun, I can still have a fan going. So I am very, very, very aware of the elements because I live amongst them. My house is made of limestone and wood. So again, natural products, and I've got slate floors and wood flooring. Again, very, very natural. So I have noticed it really does make a difference. All of these little things that you put into your world. And my little car is electric, so battery operated with solar panels. So again, I just plug her in, and she costs me nothing to run, and she's really quiet, and she doesn't damage my land as well, which out these four-wheel drives that we drive around, and I'm sorry, I'm not a motorbike fan. I cannot stand them. They're noisy, horrible things. They scare all of the creatures. And if you've seen my echidna video, there is no way I would have seen that echidna if I was riding a motorbike. So we are missing so many things because of the way we're doing it too. And so my car gets me to slow down, quiet, and honestly, I'm seeing things of my land that the owners haven't seen ever. And I'm noticing things that, like these trees falling down, you know, that, honestly, you look at that, if I went and hired a chipper, I could get, the most amazing mulch, and, you know, it's a win-win situation or for everybody. Is the earth gets this beautiful mulch, and I clear up my land, making room for new growth, because if you look around, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 gum trees to replace that big baby. And as I said, now that I'm here and I'm watching everything, and I'm pretty much pegged every section. There's a hawk in the sky up there. Oh, there's 2 hawks. Eagles, are they? That's super cool, isn't it? Do you see what I mean? There's just no way you would be exposed to this wildlife if you were, you know, driving a vehicle that was going really fast and loud. We're just honestly missing the majestic side of our world and the creatures that we share this world with. You know, we are just, you know, missing it. We're just busy. And I think we're just busy doing the wrong things. I mean, look at that brook. She's beautiful. I'm just so proud. Now, my echidna last night, he came up here. So my little echidna's living up there somewhere. And isn't that interesting? Like, you think there's kangaroos, there's echidnas, there's possums, there's lizards, there's snakes, there's birds, there's bandicoots, there's Mr. Charlie. Don't know if Mr. Charlie should be in the thick of all of that, but he is. You know, there's so many things that live here and are making a beautiful home that, you know, we aren't even aware of. And that's what I want to do. I just want to show you and me, you know, I'm fascinated, the creatures that we're sharing this world with. There's an awesome dragonfly really close to me. You know, Helena wants to get in the camera. So there you go, people. Another part of my farm, and at the back of that, behind those trees, is actually a big cliff drop. I'll take you down there one day, and it's like a valley. It is just beautiful. As I said, it's just still a little bit too dry and hot and grassy and, you know, snaky for my liking. But give me a couple of weeks and we'll go down there and it will just be beautiful. Have a gorgeous look at those clouds. Oh my gosh, they are sexy, sexy, sexy clouds. They're not rain clouds, but they're clouds. And I can tell you now, my skies have been clear blue, hot for months. So they're saying about 1 o'clock, it's only, I don't know, 9:30 in the morning, and they're saying 1 o'clock in the afternoon is rain, so we've still got, you know, a few hours, and they're saying that we're going to get like 3 or 4 mils. So and this is again another reason why I'm filming, is because you will be amazed at before and after shots of just a little bit of rain and how quickly it greens things up. It is just honestly majestic. It really is. So that's again another reason why I wanted to film. So I will film when it starts raining, because I'm keen as mustard for this, and as you can see, so is my beautiful property. It just so needs some loving from above. Have a beautiful day, and as always, remember, every little tiny bit that you do matters, and you are making a difference in your little way to some creature, to someone, to some plant. You know, every time you do something, every little bit matters. Have a beautiful day. Bye.